Hello, everybody. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, February the 19th, and this is day number 2 of doTERRA's XOXO BOGOs. This is the Love BOGOs, where each and every day we're focusing on a different person or community or animals, but different ways to love ourselves and the world around us. And today's BOGO is really cool and is perfect for this time of the year. And today's BOGO is buy Cheer Touch and get Motivate Touch for free. So first of all, what are the Touch line? So the Touch line are oils that have been pre-diluted with fractionated coconut oil. This means that they are safe for topical application for any age and any skin sensitivity. So you don't have to worry about that at all. They are on a stainless steel roller bottle system. So doTERRA actually has a really cool patented design that actually prevents the ball from actually falling out when you apply too much pressure. So it's kind of locked on there with a lip. And the stainless steel actually gives it a really smooth application so you're not getting too much. And as well, it helps to keep the solution sterile. So what you need to know is that most essential oils have some antiviral, antibacterial activity to them. So you're not going to have to worry about contaminating using from person to person. However, guys, if you've got something oozy-goozy and you're rolling on that, please don't share that with anybody else because that's just gross. All right, so let's jump in and talk about why I'm actually really excited about the Cheer and the Motivate combination today. First of all, we're in the month of February, and February clinically is known as kind of the month of blues or the month of sadness for those living in a northern hemispheres like we are in Canada. People tend to get really low. We're tired of not seeing the sun. We're tired of the cold, kind of the blah that comes with the winter months. Even though on a day like today it's bright and sunny and the snow is glistening, right? We seem to have those days few and far. So my name is Roxanne Harris, and I am pleased to be able to inspire you to engage your wellness, to create a beautiful life, to live well, and these are two amazing tools to do so. So Cheer is known as the uplifting blend, all right? So anytime you have a made-up name, it stands for something else. So Cheer is kind of the adjective, I guess. The uplifting blend encompasses more of what it actually means. But Cheer is a combination of wild orange and clove, star anise, lemon myrtle, nutmeg, vanilla, ginger, cinnamon, and zverdevitzits. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know what that smells like on its own, but it's a combination of citruses and spices. So citruses are very uplifting oils, right? They help us emotionally to really feel light, feel good, feel happy, hopeful, cheerful. And the spice oils are very warming oils. So they help to warm us up both emotionally and also physically. And they have both groups, spices and citruses, are really high in antioxidants. So they have some healing properties. They help really at a deep down cellular level. But the brilliance of Cheer is that it really wards off depression and discouragement. So if that's how you're feeling, or you have a loved one that's feeling like that at this time of the year, Cheer is an amazing oil. Just apply to pulse points or even the temples or the back of the neck. To help really get into the blood system and help the brain to shift from the low emotions. Cheer is also really fabulous at calming anxious feelings as well as hysteria. So if you have somebody that is really maybe a child, an elderly person in your life, maybe a spouse or a teenager that tends to go into fits of hysteria, right, where they are absolutely inconsolable, a quick little roll of Cheer is often all you need to calm them down. Now, the nice thing that I love as a mom is that roller bottles can be very quickly applied, right? You just swipe it right across. maybe up their back. If they're little, lift their shirt and rub it on their belly or the bottom of their feet. And you don't need very much at all. Cheer is also really good when we're feeling disconnected. So in Canada, at this time of the year, we can feel isolated because it's been bitterly cold to go outside. And maybe we're isolating a little bit. Maybe you have friends that are really into winter activities, and that is just not something you want to have a part of. And so you're in your house a lot more. And also it's darker, right? And so we're feeling more isolated, kind of more like hermits, or like we're living in a cave, and cheer can really lift that up. Now, I know a lot of women that are having massive PMS issues, whether it's emotional or physical. Cheer is their baby. And I know that we love Claricalm. Claricalm is amazing for balancing hormones, but so is cheer. And it's partly because it's so uplifting to the mind, to the mood. And so when we're feeling kind of like, it's that time of the month, cheer can really lift that for you and help you not only to feel emotionally better, but also physically to help with cramping and spasming, bloating, indigestion. So even if you're a guy or you have kids that maybe are not having a menstrual cycle, anytime that we have gastrointestinal irritation or even irritation in our bowels, we can roll cheer right over the abdomen, and it provides phenomenal digestive support and a good calming and relaxing. So you can roll that just right over. Always do a clockwise motion, because we always want to move in the way that the bowels would move and not opposite, where we might be causing a little bit of backing up. Anytime that you have tension, right, and lots of times we enter into hysteria, depression, panic, anxiety because we're already tense, right, you can actually use cheer as a calmative, as a relaxant for the muscles and the tissues, and you'll smell really amazing as well. So if you're not into the mint family, and you don't want to put peppermint or wintergreen on your muscles, cheer and the spices that are involved in that are really awesome to kind of relax the tension. So any type of inflammation or stiffness, if you haven't seen good results using some of the other oils, try cheer. Remember that oils are individualized, and just because 10 of your friends might really, really love Deep Blue for their pain and inflammation doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get at the underlying issue for you, and you may find that cheer is a phenomenal support for that. It really is good as a cellular health. So if you have a chronic long-standing disease state or an autoimmune condition, cheer is a really great one to make sure you apply to the pulse points or the bottom of the feet to really get in some high-level antioxidants. As well, cheer can be really phenomenal with blood sugar handling and helping those that have a higher cholesterol level because of its amazing action in the gastrointestinal system. So cheer is known as, again, the uplifting blend. It is the oil of cheer, and it's really good for people who are really heavy-hearted, feeling weighed down by many challenges in life. When we have repeated trials in our life, it can really have crippling effects for people. We know this from a clinical point of view. I see it daily in my clinic, where people that are going through stuff really regularly have really difficult times in life emotionally, and it can also affect the physical body. Think about if you were being weighted down on your shoulders with heavy bricks, right? You start to become very crippled, and so we see that cheer can really uplift that and create, an environment of expectation, of love, of hope, rather than hopelessness and helplessness. Can really get you involved in engaging with your life and having you stretch beyond what you think your actual limits currently are. Cheer inspires faith for you to work out, that life is going to work out despite your difficulties, despite despite the circumstances, so that you can actually see from an unclouded perspective. That cheer can actually help you discover that there's more to life than hardship. There's more to life than what you're currently experiencing, and that you can be really determined to regain the hope and the joy that you feel that you've lost. So isn't that an amazing oil? So when you get buy cheer today, you're going to get the amazing Motivate for free. Now, I know a lot of people love combining wild orange and peppermint in their diffuser. So if you love that, you are going to just absolutely head over heels for Motivate. Motivate is a combination of mints, citruses, and herbs. So we've got peppermint, we've got clementine, which is so yummy, coriander, basil, melissa, which if you know the price of melissa, right there, this is a no brains purchase. Melissa is exceptional for viral situations, for really dark moods where you really don't have any energy or willpower to do anything. We've also got rosemary, yuzu, and vanilla. So this smells phenomenal. I think it smells like chocolate oranges, but that's just me. It's amazing, and really it's the encouraging blend. The encouraging blend is for those who are lacking confidence, they lack courage, they lack motivation. So again, a brilliant oil blend for the February blues. Right, for people that really, they feel like they've almost, or look like they've given up on life. Maybe they become a bit of a couch potato. That the Motivate blend is really phenomenal. If you're feeling confused or overwhelmed, you don't know where to start, Motivate can really help rein in the brain, give you some phenomenal focus thanks to the peppermint, the rosemary, the basil, the melissa, right? And really just lift you out of that. I've had clients tell me that they willed Motivate not to work, that they wanted to stay in bed, but they used it and found themselves happily mobilizing through their day, and even with a spring in their step and a little, lilt as well. So if you're feeling mentally exhausted and fatigued, Motivate is your baby. You'd roll it right on the temples, the back of the neck. You can even put it under the ear and the jawline as well. And I agree. You can't wait to try this. It's super awesome. If you're feeling depleted, if you're feeling stagnated, okay? So maybe you're caring for an elderly parent. Maybe you've got loved ones in the hospital, or you're nursing a loved one back to health with their broken ankle. I have like 4 now personal friends with broken ankles from the extreme ice this year. So this can be really uplifting, and especially if you feel like you just don't have any more to give, Motivate can be really powerful. Of course, if you're feeling low, depressed, just not yourself, give Motivate a try. Caution, don't use it at bedtime because you are not going to sleep well. I guarantee that. This is really a daytime remedy, first thing in the morning, lunch, early afternoon. If you're feeling physically exhausted, maybe you've made a promise to yourself to go to the gym, to get healthy, to get well, but you just can't get there because you're exhausted. Motivate is the one that's really going to help empower you to stay true to yourself and give yourself the promise of a new health, a new life. One thing that's very interesting is these oils are not just good for the emotional side. All of these oils are exceptional for physical things as well. And Motivate, just like cheer, is phenomenal for digestion. So you can rub that on your belly as well. Motivate your bowel to get back into action or to function really well. It's phenomenal as well for aches and pains because we do have the calming oils in there as well, and oils that really help to loosen tension in the body. And really great for respiratory issues. Maybe you've got a really nasty cough going on and you need some relaxation in through the lungs and the bronchioles. You can breathe in, motivate, or even just apply kind of over the airways and into the chest. So motivate, one of my absolute favorites. The encouraging blend as well. So again, from the emotional aromatherapy book, I want to let you know that it's for people that need motivation and encouragement, whose will, even will to live, has been stagnated, and we need to get them fired up and fired into action again. It fosters confidence to actually follow through with your creative intentions and inspirations. So if you've decided you needed a major shift in your life or a career shift, and now you're stuck and stagnant, I might want to give motivation a try. Motivation imbues a warlike spirit. The spirit, it strengthens individuals to overcome adversities and challenges. So if you need a warlike spirit today, this is a great oil to take with you. Smells super delicious. If you're weary or discouraged, if you've lost the energy and the motivation that you desire to do important life things, such as caring for loved ones, even as a mom, right? Sometimes we're just weary. Motivation can just pop you right up. If you're lethargic or discouraged, you really don't know where to turn or where to go, if you need support in rediscovering and maintaining your desire to serve. So whether that's your desire to serve your kids, your spouse, your colleagues, maybe you have a ministry, but if you need inspiration to keep going, the Motivate Touch is your baby. It's going to take you from feeling stagnant, gloomy, just unmotivated and unable to move forward, to really feeling encouraged, hopeful, energized, and super confident and motivated to do everything that life throws at you today. So hope that was some good education for you. We've got lots of things planned for little DIYs and other things to learn more about these fabulous oils. So again, the BOGO for Tuesday, February the 19th, is by Cheer. Touch and get the Motivate Touch for free. These also come as oils in 5 ml bottles. Those are not on the BOGO. So make sure that when you're placing your order, you are doing the Cheer Touch. All you need to do is put that in your order, and you will get the Motivate Touch absolutely for free today. So I hope everyone is having a super amazing morning. This is Roxanne Harris, inspiring you to engage your wellness, to create your own beautiful life and live phenomenally well.